is extremely kind to all of us to wake us up safe and sound so we can fully concentrate on the holy name. We are still on the 6th day of our Brajmandala Parikrama, going from Santanukund to Radhakund, and we have passed the day in the Bahulavan, and we will continue our journey toward Radhakund. Before we can have the entry in the 12 forest of Vrindavan mentally or physically, we have to remain a sincere beggar to beg the mercy of those who eternally reside, and by their mercy only we'll be able to enter mentally or physically in the 12 forest of Vrindavan, which is our eternal home, where Radha and Krishna perform the transcendental pastimes 24/7, and they never put one step outside of the Braj. So in the divine atmosphere, our journey of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will become successful. So let's beg the mercy of the divine couple Radha and Krishna, Giri Govardhan, Panchatattva, Lord Nrsimhadev, Vrunda Devi, Nama Prabhu, Lakshmi Pati Tirth Maharaj, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his eternal associates, 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, Swarup Damodar Goswami Maharaj, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur, Narhari Sarkar Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur, Purushottam Das Thakur, Abhiram Das Thakur, Parmeshwari Das Thakur, Baldev Vidya Bhushan, Uddhava Das, Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, Jagannath Das Babaji, Vipin Vihari Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhagavad Das Babaji, Gaurkishore Das Babaji, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj and our dear Srila Prabhupada, who took so much austerity, leaving aside a perfect situation living in Braj, came in an advanced age in cargo ship, having couple of heart attacks on his way, no fixed residence, no money in his pocket, sleeping only 3-4 hours a night. Prabhupada took all this austerity to lay down a path so we can follow in his footsteps and deliver the soul from the cycle of birth and death. That's the only human form of life can ever this becoming free from cycle of birth and death. So it's extremely important to always remember, and we never always receive the human form of life. So we have to be extremely showing the eagerness. So also we beg the mercy of our spiritual master also, constantly striving to fulfill the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And inner core desire of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and dear Srila Prabhupada, that this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is so powerful. If it chanted nicely, we can become free from the nations of this material existence once and for all. So we begin the journey toward the Radhakund, and we are taking a different path than the usual one, which follow the Vrindavan Radhakund road and passes through Ral and Basati. We will miss those 2 places, but they and several other places deserve a mention in our parikrama. Basati means residence. While moving from Raval to Barsana, Vrushbhanu Maharaj made his camp here, and gradually the village name has changed to Basanti instead of Basati. And 3 kilometers south of the Basati is Mukharai, the village of Mukhara, Srimati Radharani's maternal grandmother. So beautiful places on our way. King Vrishbhanu's move coincided with that of Nand Maharaj and his community, who also decided to relocate from Gokul to Nandagram because of the repeated attacks of Kansa's envoys. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Krishna was at that time 3 years and 4 months old. And on their way, they came between Govardhan Hill and the Yamuna, more precisely at the place now known as Chatikara, the junction between the Delhi-Agra highway and the Vrindavan road. Chatikara was previously called Saktavarth because when Nand Maharaj stayed here, all the saktas, the bullock carts used for the transportation, was arranged in a circle, avarta, for the travelers' protections. And they stay at Saktavarth for another 3 years and 4 months. Then the Lord then moved to Nandgaon and also remained there for another 3 years and 4 months before leaving for Mathura when he was approximately 10 years old. So these are the nice places we are walking through, and we will continue our journey by visiting other places that will come on our way tomorrow. These are some of the places that we are missing, so we just mentioned today. So with those thoughts, let's invite the divine couple in the inner core of our heart, where we have erected a wonderful throne for the pleasure of the divine couple, with lots of labor of love and with nice diamonds, jewel pearls, and sapphire stones. We will be washing the divine lotus feet with the water we will be all collecting from 1008 tirthas, including Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Prem Sarovar, and Ganga Cha, Yamuna Chaiva, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jalosmin, Saninitin Kuru. Washing the divine lotus feet will wash away all the sins that we may have incurred in the previous millions of life and this life, making us at least an candidate to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra with full concentrations. We will dry the lotus feet and offer them the most fragrant incense stick for the pleasure of the divine couple. And then we will light up the ghee lamps to perform the arti on the way to the Radha Kund, where all the eternal associates, our previous and present acharyas, blissful Brajvasis, and wonderful Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis presence. This is the glorious moment of our day. The Krishna is so kind to allowing us to perform this service through our mind. When we perform the arti, we pray at the divine lotus feet, please be merciful to all of us, so we can behold your most beautiful, transcendental, most attractive, and most pleasing to our mind and heart, the divine form may continuously appear within our mind and heart, at least when we chant with full concentration on the divine form. Also we pray that please give us the memory so we can remember that Krishna is so kind. He always accompanies us closer than anyone else in the creation, waiting for a moment that we sincerely turn toward Him. Also we pray that please bring it out, all the impurities within our heart, by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra with full concentration. So one day, in many after many lives, you can reside in our heart and we can become aware of your presence at every moment of our life. So that's our goal. Let's give our mind and heart to the holy name. This is the process we have to simply follow in the footsteps of our Acharya and have complete faith in the words of our Acharyas. We can attain the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna Prem, even in this life. Hare Krishna. Wish you all the best. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare